Have you ever been in a game of Counter-Strike and everything is going well until your teammate randomly decides to flash mid and you die to an AWP? You suck with flashes. No, I know you do. Don't lie to me, I've seen your plays.
Wait, I flash.
Okay.
Wait, I flash again. Oh wait, no, that's not.
The reason why flashes suck is because none of us know how to use them properly. Now, there's several obvious mistakes people do with flashbangs, like not calling them out or not looking where your team is before you actually throw it, but I'm not here to talk about those as they are obvious. I'm here to talk about the 2 untold reasons why your flashes suck. Let's get right into it. You memorize flashes. Now, I understand the appeal of watching a few nade videos on YouTube and then going in a new match and trying to use what you just learned. I've done that too, but there are a few big reasons why you don't want to do that. Let's start simple. What if you're queuing with your friends and they decide to queue for a map you don't know any nades on? What are you gonna do then? Flash yourself? Or worse, flash the whole team? Memorizing flashes instead of learning how grenades fly and how to throw them without lineup is not actually going to help you a whole lot in the long run. A much better way to go about it is to just mess around with it either on your local host or in an unranked game and just get a feel for how your grenades actually fly when you're standing still, when you're running, jumping, walking, all that. That's not to say that nade videos are useless, they're not, and some of the grenades you learn in that are actually going to be really helpful, but it's just not the priority, especially when your aim still looks like when you wake up at 4 in the morning and have to go to the bathroom. However, the biggest reason why memorizing flashes is bad leads perfectly into the second point. You try to help your team. This may seem counterintuitive. What the hell, Core? Why are you telling us not to help our team? What's wrong with you? This is a team game. I know, I can already see your comments. Relax, calm down. The thing is that most of the lineup flashes that we memorize are not flashes for us. They're flashes to help a teammate peak. And sure, if you and your teammates are professionals and are all well coordinated, they're great. But not if you're playing matchmaking. Half of the time, your team can't even decide what side they're going to hit, and they just end up rushing both sides at the same time like a bunch of degenerates. Or better yet, you all go mid and die to an AWP. Sure though, maybe you actually managed to convince your teammate to peek when you flash. Still though, half the time he's gonna peek too early and get flashed, and the other half he's gonna peek too late when the flash is already worn off and he's still gonna die. Throwing flashes for your team is not something you should do in matchmaking. It just doesn't work. Sure, it's a bit better in higher ranks, but even there are so many better things you can do with them. The far better option is to throw pop flashes to help you instead of your team. If you're the one throwing the flash and the one peeking, you don't have to time anything, you just go. And sure, there's a ton of pop flashes you can learn and memorize, but even better are the ones that you just throw on the fly. And if you want a flash that will consistently get your enemies and that works on every map, you can just pop flash through a smoke. Better yet, if you do that enough times, the enemies might just stop smoking the angle altogether since they know that you're just going to pop flash through it anyways. And the last bit of advice I will add is that you want to vary your playstyle a bit. You don't always want to peek the same way, you don't always want to flash the same way. Sometimes you want to flash behind you, sometimes you want to flash in front of you. You want to vary it so that your enemies do not know what to expect. That's gonna be much more effective. But that's about it. You still have 2 more days if you want to join my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. $1 a month, I make extra videos. There isn't much on there yet, but I'm going to start uploading extra videos on there every week from now on. And since we talked about how to throw good flashes here, this week we're gonna talk about how to throw flashes that purposely suck to screw over your teammates. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.